This afternoon at 2:30, businessman Noel Codd was escorted out of the Orange Walk police station. He was in cuffs but relaxed and well put together. His attorney patted him on the shoulder. He didn't look at all like a man who had been in custody since early morning on the 21st, as he shot the press a confident thumbs up. He went into court charged for possession of a single round of prohibited ammunition.
Then the chance Noel Codd, all right? The police have been doing their investigations, and suddenly they found one round, they claim, of ammunition, the caliber of which falls under the Firearms Act as a prohibited ammunition. That is the charge 2.5 days later. It's just a charge to hold on to him, to sweat him. That's what they're doing.
They allegedly found the prohibited round on Codd's 262-acre farm in the London area of the Orange Walk district where this drug plane landed. Police say they found Codd and a Mennonite associate in the area after 2 a.m. The cops claimed that they colluded to facilitate the drug plane landing. Now, Bradley says his client is actually the victim, as attested to in the statements from his 4 farm workers, which paint a very different picture.
They have written statements that there were persons dressed in military camouflage with large guns who put all of them under manners and waited until something happened with the plane down the road. They were allowed to eat and drink and shut them out and don't watch anything. And those people had those type of weapons. So how can you charge Noel Codd for that, for people coming into his yard against his wishes?
Let's say it's a cartel. It seems a fantastical story. If it's a cartel.
Well, if it's fantastical, why have they been released? They obviously believe them, otherwise charge them too.
One man who may or may not be charged is bulldozer operator Isaac Petka. He was detained along with Codd and has since implicated Codd in what his attorney says is an ill-gotten statement.
My client has informed me that when I was searching all around and I was being informed that he's here and he's there and he's all around the station, he had already been whisked off to Corozal to prevent him from being able to have access to his attorney. He was furthermore promised, taken to Corozal under the promise that if he gives a statement to the police containing certain information, that he would be released, right, free of charges. And number 2, that his bulldozer, which represents his life savings, would be returned to him and it would not be confiscated as the police had threatened him.
Did he accept?
Yes. Unfortunately, in the absence of legal representation, in the absence of his attorney, he caved in to pressure from the police and he gave them the so-called statement that they were looking for.
As we appeared at the door and he saw his liar, he repudiated what he had signed.
Absolutely.
He's the maker of the statement, and she says, Your Honor, the only reason I signed that is they promised me I will not be charged and they'll return my heavy equipment to me. Even me, when no better would have signed.
And while the statement will be challenged, police will also challenge based on the circumstances of the arrest. Both your clients, according to the Commissioner of Police, who you said is to be believed, were caught at early hours of the morning near the property where the plane landed. And it is highly suspicious for 2 persons to be out.
No. Let's kill that right now. Mr. Codd lives there. That is his house. There were a lot of commotion, I think gunshots and all kind of thing happening. He is leaving his house to come and tell the police.
He could call the police.
Huh?
You can call the police.
You know the service, right? You know that you could call. Have you tried to call 911? Always busy, nobody answer. But listen,
he's a world police.
Why would he want to stay in a dangerous situation like that? Yes? Listen, you want to tell me we convict somebody because he left a house at night? That's what you're suggesting to me?
I'm saying it's suspicious.
Huh? Well, everything is suspicious. Why carry a man to Corozal? Isn't that suspicious? Why did you do that, Corozal? Call that suspicious too? Highly suspicious. You think then do this to somebody else, you know that person is a dead person. You know you trick somebody to give statement against somebody else. He's marked for death. He's a dead man walking. Be careful what they're doing, man. Anything have consequences.